So if I'm choosing dull colors, it means I'm seeing my world as a maybe sad thing or something that is not that they're choosing. What are the dull colors? Are they bright colors? So ukiwa unaona dark colors all the time, what does that tell you? Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Washira and I am a licensed psychologist. We had a mental health wellness this week. Our main theme being empowering young minds and building emotional resilience. Amazing. The topic as it sounds, the session was amazing. It was a 5-day training and we focused on how we can be able to build better and bigger minds that can be able to cope up with all the situations that we face. We are all aware that even the children we carry, as young as an infant, they're able to experience stress in one way or another. So this particular this topic was focused on being able to see how best we can build these young minds to come up with better coping mechanisms, better interventions when faced with different difficulties. And most of the topics that we looked at are some of the mindful and relaxation techniques that can be able to cope up with them, how to be able to get stronger in making decisions, how to speak up when faced by different situations. During my sessions, I realized that the children were very eager, they were open-minded, they interactive, they were open to sharing some of their experiences, which is...
Me, what I have learned is that boundaries and personal safety. Under that, I have learned that boundaries and personal safety is just knowing what is okay and not okay for your body.
So that anything that happens to me, I will be able to express to anyone, a trusted person. The other thing that I've learned is that you should never run from challenges.
What I've learned here just in general. So, the first one was trust takes years to build but seconds to break. So that's what I've learned, and what I will do is to be more mindful of other people's feelings.
Things I have learned. I have learned creative emotion expression, which
self-awareness, knowing myself, emotional control, how to control my emotions under different circumstances.
Which is one of the rare things that we find, especially in children. But this particular cohort was very willing and open-minded to be able to learn. We got different people giving their personal experiences. The children were able to give experiences from home, from school, and from the society that they have come across. Through the topics that we had chosen, which were carefully chosen to be able to be child-friendly enough to see how they can be able to cope up with such situations. And in the experience in the class, we were able to realize that we are able to come up with some of the ideas that can help the children talk better, use creative mechanisms.
Worried. Kila siku kazi yako ni kuja kusema kazi jenda vizuri. Unataka tufanye aje? Kazi jenda vizuri. Nikutegemea. Sasa watu wanakuja na kushauri. Nataka tushare. Like provide. Mimi na provide pesa ya chama. Stress yenye uko nayo ikuzidi. Si tumeelewa hiyo.
Creative mechanisms that like art therapy, drawing, play therapy, and also be able to talk about their feelings to trusted people. Children were able to cope, to give us examples of people they can trust. Interestingly enough, some of them don't trust their teachers, some of them don't trust their parents, but we were able to identify, even if I don't trust so and so, who else can I look up to for me to be able to open up better and have a better coping mechanism? Within my space, the children were able to give us examples of how they can be able to cope and how they have been coping. This has really helped us to be able to wrap up the sessions and see the importance of empowering our children as young as they are. These young minds are very resourceful, and I am proud to say that I know each and every one of them has walked out with something today. And I keep encouraging you parents, teachers, and the community. Let us not forget our children even as we are empowering them. Thank you.